AI has landed. The shift is real. What matters now is how we use it to take back time and unlock productivity. Every recruiter and sales team that I meet is still buried in calls, follow-ups, and scheduling. So I built something better. It's called HireVoice, an outbound voice agent that calls, qualifies, and books meetings using AI. No dialing, no burnout, just results. Cool. Let's take a look at the demo. We are on the HireVoice web form. This is where the recruiter or the SDR enters basic information, candidate name, company role, and the recruiter details. So when I hit submit, the AI agent will call me in real time and it will confirm if I'm open. It will ask 3 questions and then it will offer me availability and book the meeting. I'm also going to ask the agent why it's calling and to tell me a little bit about the company and the job so we can have an actual conversation. Cool. Let's hit the submit button and hear the demo in action. Okay, here we go. Submit on the form.
Hi, Mike. This is HireVoice calling on behalf of Tim Cook at Apple. Is now a good time to talk for a moment?
Yeah, now's a good time.
Thanks. Can I ask a few quick questions to better understand your situation? What's motivating you to consider a change right now?
I'm sorry, what is this call about?
Totally. Tim Cook is working on a search for a marketing manager role at Apple, and your background as a marketing at Mike AI looked like a potential fit. What's motivating you to consider a change right now?
Can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure. Apple is a multinational technology company that designs, manufactures, and markets consumer electronics, software, and online services. It's known for innovative products and a strong brand presence. What's motivating you to consider a change right now?
Can you tell me a little bit about the job?
Absolutely. The market manager will develop and execute marketing strategies to boost brand awareness and drive customer engagement, partnering with cross-functional teams and analyzing campaign performance to guide future efforts. What's motivating you to consider a change right now?
I'm motivated by team culture and innovative marketing campaigns.
That makes a lot of sense. Thanks for sharing. What's your current or total compensation?
My current compensation is $85,000 USD.
Got it. Thanks for being clear on that. What would be an ideal next step in your career?
As a next step, I would like to work as a marketing manager for a mobile device and AI company.
Based on your background, I think it would be valuable for you to meet Tim Cook so they can learn more about you and share details on the role. I can offer Monday 8 a.m., Tuesday 9 a.m., or Wednesday 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Which works best?
Give me the first available slot.
Let me check the first available time for you. Great. Earliest I can offer is Monday at 6 a.m. Eastern. Does that work?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll book Monday at 6 a.m. Eastern for you now. Confirming Monday, 6 a.m. Eastern. You're all set. Thank you for your time. Tim Cook looks forward to meeting you. If you have questions, please email mike@dynaflow.ai.
I look forward to speaking to Tim Cook. All right, that's the demo. Now let's move into the next section of the video. Okay, this is the next phase of the video. We've seen the demo. Now let's move on to the slide presentation where I can show you the benefits of automating the early stages of your outbound TA and sales processes. Before we do, I'd just like to draw your attention to my website, dynaflow.ai. If you'd like to meet up with me to discuss this for you, for your team, and for your business, I'm offering a few limited free consultation meetings, and there's just only a few limited available this week. So go into my website, click dynaflow.ai, click this button. It says book a free call, and that will take you down to the book a meeting section, and then simply click this purple button, book a free AI consultation call. That will take you to my Calendly. And then click a date that suits you. Let's say it's the 29th at 1 p.m. And then click next. That will take you to the details screen. Put in your name, your email, and a reason you want to connect, and then just click schedule event, and then that will get booked. All right, let's move into the presentation. We are living through a civilization scale shift. There's no doubt about that. The rise of custom AI data centers, liquid cooling in those data centers, specialized inference chips. AI is much more powerful than ever and more accessible. But I don't believe that AI will replace humans, not at this point anyway. I believe AI will augment us. Humans are still end-to-end. AI is not end-to-end yet, okay? So I'm a big ancient history fan, as you may be as well. So in the context of ancient Roman history, just like the Romans engineering roads, aqueduct, the writing system, Latin, and how they lifted civilization 2,000 years ago, AI is now doing the same thing in the modern era for the modern workforce. So I would say the future is humans plus AI, and we will be working together. I'm an optimist on this. So the problem, as you may be aware, being either a TA, HR, or salesperson, is that in every company, growth starts typically with a phone call, with a sales call. But recruiters and sales teams are buried in repetitive tasks and repetitive outreach. Often 60% of their week goes to manual follow-ups, phone tag, and scheduling. And pipeline stall, and talent goes cold or stalls, and revenue will slip through the cracks. So I've created HireVoice to help solve this problem. This is my product. It's called HireVoice. It's an outbound voice agent that calls, qualifies, and books meetings automatically, as you saw just previously in the demo. That's what HireVoice does. So there's no dialing, no follow-ups, and no missed opportunities. In the demo, when I hit the submit button, the AI calls in real time. It asks the questions. It booked the slot to the recruiter's calendar, and then it sent a Google Meet invite. A full summary will go to your database or your data source, and that's all done automatically, right? As we saw. The other cool thing about HireVoice is that you get analytics, and the analytics part is cool. Like, we can have conversational intelligence at your fingertips shown to you. AI will capture the data calls, or the calls to data pipeline, so you can track your candidate or sales pipeline. You can track the call outcomes, transcripts, metrics flow, this kind of thing. And then predictive analytics as well. Even identify like patterns and where you think this call or this project might be going. On to the ROI, which is the interesting part. So this ROI is a single pilot. And let's just say, for example, a small recruitment team that are doing like 60% of their time is spent doing outreach on a daily basis. This is like an outreach TA team that is very busy and doing a lot of outbound calling to candidates or sales prospects. So with the initial pilot investment, under these assumptions, you will get almost $24,000 savings, which is almost a 2.4x on return in your first 12 months. So that's the equivalent of recovering 11 recruiter hours per week in 11 recruiter hours per week in an entire workday. In other words, for every $1 you spend, you get $2.37 back, $2.40 roughly. The other cool thing is that we can scale. So this is a slide on your time saved per week. It's 70% of your weekly time spent doing outbound reach. And then after HireVoice, it's only 30%. So, you're getting time back with this automated outreach approach. And this last ROI slide shows the annual savings growth over a 12-month period. So in the first month, and again, this is just a pilot project. So if we scale this out, and I'll talk about this in a minute, your ROI would be much more extreme or much more like intense. You would get way more ROI. But in the first month, you get 2K back. Month 6, 13K. Month 9, 19K. Month 12, 24K. So that's just with the pilot project. You're getting your money back plus 1.4 in an entire year. In terms of industries that we serve, this is kind of where it's interesting, because outbound automated agents can be used in recruiting and sales, but they can be used in other industries as well. For recruiting and staffing, which is where I'm specializing right now, it engages candidates before they vanish. For SDR and sales teams, the HireVoice can pre-qualify leads and fill your pipeline. Let's say for banking or insurance, for example, it can manage your insurance customer prospect pipeline. And for healthcare, for example, it might be able to manage intake screening, schedules, compliance, this kind of thing. So we can certainly repurpose HireVoice for other industries. If you have some ideas around this, I'd love to hear your ideas about where else we can repurpose HireVoice for your business. Leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if you like my videos and you're getting value, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. It's very helpful when I get feedback from you to help make my content better and more customized to you. A little about the company, Dynaflow, which is my company. This is just a quick slide on my company, and I won't dwell on this, but Dynaflow is the company that actually makes the agents. Yeah, so thank you for watching the presentation. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to show you the demo and the slideshow and what kind of ROI you can achieve just on a small pilot project rollout, which would take, a few weeks, and you'd start getting ROI immediately on that rollout. So again, if you're interested, connect with me on my website, dynaflow.ai. Just book a free AI consultation call. And in the next video, I'll do a bit of a semi-deep dive on one of the N8N backend workflows, which I think is interesting. And that's where we go from the actual web form into the first web flow that actually, N8N flow that actually books the meeting and then sends information from that web form back into the agent, which is Retail AI. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.